Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I decided to do a quite dramatic pink cut crease look for you guys. I just decided to do this because I felt like my first video was just so basic. I wanted to do something that really reflects me, because this is the type of looks I would typically do for my Instagram or my TikTok. So I thought I would just come on YouTube and show you how I do it. Half cut creases are my go-to look. I feel like they just suit me the most compared to cut creases or anything like that. So I just thought I'd show you how I did it, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Okay. So I've already done an eye off camera because I didn't really know what I was going to be doing today. I also primed and did my brows on this eye as well. I just used the P. Louise base in Rumor 1 to carve and prime my eye, and then I just used Power Soap to set my brows. I'm just taking the Stacey Marie Carnival palette, the XL one. I'm first going in with the shade Funky, which is that really bright pink. And I'm firstly taking a Jessup flat definer brush. Just looks like that. I'm going to be mapping out where this, because these are 3 different colours, I'm going to map them out on each eye. So I just get the wee brush and just above the crease, I would say, I just make my marking. I don't go right into the inner corner because I like having that space kind of free. So I'm just taking that and mapping it out. The next shade, which will be Wasted, out of the palette, this is that bright purpley shade. And I just take that and I follow that along where Funky was last placed. And I just put it there. Picking up more product as I need it and just mop. Color is Reckless, which is beside Wasted. It's that dark burgundy color, and that's the end color, and I use that and just and the outline I've done. Okay, now that I have that all mapped out, I'm going back into the shade Funky. I'm just going to start to blend it out. I'm just using this wee small brush. I'm just taking it and blending out. I'm going to be taking this wee Jessup Petite crease brush for the purple shade, and we're going to go, so I'm just blending out these 2 colours. Making sure they blend in the middle so there isn't a harsh line between the 2. And don't worry about this bit not being blended, because we will blend that later. And then I used this wee 230 Luxe pencil brush from Jessup for the last shade. Okay, now that we're here and I feel I've built up the colours nicely, we need to blend these edges. I have literally been using this little paintbrush. Looks like this. And I just go along the edges out. So I'll come back when it's all blended out and you can see that it'll look much better than this. So I'm back now and I sat and blended. I also took the Jessup small tapered brush just for at the very end. I pick a wee bit of Pillow Talka, and it's that bone colour in the Stacey Marie palette, and I would just go around the edges like this to blend it nicer in with the P. Louise base, so it wasn't such a harsh line. So now I'm gonna cut the crease. I have a little half cut crease going on, and I use the P. Louise Mama Mitchell Acid Rain in blank canvas, and on a PC40 brush from Peaches and Cream. I start on the inner corner, this part that I don't have any product on, because I like to keep that really clean. So by making sure that I start there, it means that the shadows won't mix in. So just like that, I start And then I have quite a high cut crease today, so I'm just gonna map that out with my brush. Basically I pat the product on and then drag it down so it doesn't, like, I have a clean line, and throughout it I will like go in with the baby wipe and sharpen it up again, making sure it is all sharp. I hope you can't hear my parrot because he's talking right now. And then because you can see I've went down, so once I hit like the peak of the cut crease, I then go down like that, and then I'll just fill this in, doing like padding in with the wee billet brush that I used for like the darkest shade, and take the darkest shade Reckless and just fill in that part there. And then also I take it and blend the edge of that cut crease in. So I'm just taking that and blending. Then I'll take the same wee petite crease brush that I used on the like brighter purple, and I'll blend that in. And I will do it in like kind of diagonal, so I'm like doing this because then it acts like a liner as well, because I don't really use liner a lot, so having that will like create like a liner effect really. And then taking the last shade, well the first shade we used, but like the lightest shade, Funky, and using the same wee blending brush, I'm just going to take that and blend that right down, and then blend that into like the purple, and we have a look like that. Then for like this like glitter, I used the Barry M Fine Glitter Dust. I literally got this so long ago, I can't really, oh I think it says number 4, like look, I'm trying to look at like what was imprinted on the thing. I think it says number 4, it's the pink one. I don't know if they actually do these anymore, but they're so beautiful. And I just take it on this little packet on top of the P. Louise base or the paint. I put on lashes, which will be the First Date lashes from Pound Lashes, and then I'll be back to do my base makeup. Right, face makeup. I got the lashes on. I think they look really pretty, and they're super duper cheap. Like, I think they're called Pound Lashes because I know some of the styles they do are £1, but I think these ones were $1.99, but none of the styles are more than $1.99, so like they are a bargain. Now for primer, I'm going to be taking the W7 Princess Potion Complexion Booster and Primer. It's pink, it smells like bubblegum, and I just really like it as a primer. I'm actually going to mix two. I'm going to mix the number 7 Stay Perfect foundation in the shade Honey with the Sleek Life Proof foundation in LP3, and I'm just going to take those two because I do still have like a tan neck, but the tan's coming off, so I feel like number 7 is going to be too dark, but I feel like Sleek's going to be too light. So hopefully if I mix the two of them, it should work out okay, I'm assuming. So I'm just going to mix those two and then apply it to my face with, this is the Jessup 103 Define Buffer Brush. I feel like a lot of the brushes, by the way, are going to be Jessup today because I bought a new set and I like want to try them all out. So yeah, just like warn yous. Next for concealer, I'm going to be using 2 concealers. They're both the same. It's just a Conceal and Define, but one is in 0.5 and one's in C5. The C5 it like matches my foundation, so I'm using that on like blemishes that I have. And then that one's like right, oh my hair's going everywhere now. That one's like right in my hairline, but like you can still see it. And then I'm going to use 0.5 to like highlight underneath my eyes and like my chin and stuff. After I blend this out, just so they don't get like mixed, I'm just gonna use like a wee sponge to tap that out. 0.5, which is like super pale. It's also running out, but see, once I like powder and everything, it makes sense. So I'm just gonna take that like that. This looks crazy, but trust the process, please. Up. And then Cupid's bow, chin, tip of my nose, and just a wee bit on the forehead. And then blend that out again with the sponge. This is also a good reason why I don't like do eyeshadow right into the corner, because then I can go in with my sponge or my brush or whatever I'm using to apply concealer, and I can go right in, so it's like seamless. And then I just blend the two together, like the P. Louise base and the concealer, because then it isn't as harsh like from P. Louise base to foundation, because obviously the P. Louise base is a lot lighter than my foundation, because I actually initially bought it. Oh my god, I forgot about that concealer. Oh, I'm lucky I looked at that. I initially bought it for when I was like my natural like pale self. It's actually too dark, so my natural pale self would be probably shade like 0.5, because shade 0 is white, and I'm like also not that pale. That like I used this in the last video. It's the Collection Lasting Perfection foundation in Warm Mahogany, but I just use it. Oh yeah, I put the right amount this time. I use it as like a cream like bronzer type thing. I'm using the Jessup large concealer like flat foundation brush. I'm just picking up that product and drawing it on my face. And just I'm gonna go in with the Rimmel London Clear Complexion powder in transparent, and that's the powder I'm going to use to set the light bits of my face. On this Jessup tapered highlighter brush, I just go in and set them. So that'll be underneath my eyes, down the center of my nose, in between my eyebrows and the like middle part of my forehead, and my chin, and like my Cupid's bow. That powder up my nose, and it will be the Be Bold contour kit. I'm going to take the middle shade from the palette on this Jessup large powder brush. Just gonna take it and go over the cream contour bits and just I really like this brush. It's like, I've never had a brush like this shape, but I think it's really nice for bronzer, because it's like not like, it looks big but it's like not overly big, because it's quite like, it's like tapered, so it means like I have like a pea head, so it means that I can like bronze sufficiently without like going elsewhere on my face. I'm just gonna take a bit of powder and blend that bronzer in, because it looks harsh on camera but it's not harsh in real life, so I don't really know how to fix that. I'm going to be using this matte blush. This is the MEA blushed powder blush in Rouge Punch. I'm going to take that on this wee brush here, the Jessup Powder Blush Brush. And I'm pretty sure this is quite pigmented, so I don't want like too much of this one, because then I'm going to go in with a second blush, which is going to be like a topper. Ooh, that looks quite bright on camera. I swear it's not that bright. I feel like the camera just really like intensifies everything, but it's like genuinely not that bright. It's Dew Fiber Blush Brush from Jessup. I'm going to take the Take a Breather Cheek Kit from Revolution and go in with this blush, because I find this one's more kind of like a topper than like a blush. Like, it does have pigment to it, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it's not as intense as other blushes, so I'm just going to use that as a wee topper for that blush. Okay, now highlight. I'm going to take this palette again with the eyeshadow brush I use for highlight. I'm going to take this like pinky shade. It has like gold and like white shimmer through it, but I'm just going to take that, and it's going to be my highlight, and I'm going to put it on the high part of my face, so my cheeks, tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and then my eyebrows. Okay, so I went off camera and did my under eyes. I literally just put Reckless right into the lash line and then blended Wasted under that, and then under that I blended Funky, and that's all I did for the under eyes. And then I popped mascara on the lower lashes. So now it's lips. I'm gonna go in with like my typical like pale nude lip, which is the Primark Red Velvet lip liner. Barely There lipstick. This is a Luster, and it's like a pale nude. Now just for gloss, I'm going to use the Peaches and Cream lip gloss in Sisterhood. Again, I put this on a lip brush because I feel like it like works better on a lip brush. I don't know. I'm just picking it up. Is it on that? Then I'm going to finish with setting spray. This is the Primark matte setting spray, although my pump stopped working on the actual bottle itself, so I had to transfer it into a travel spray bottle. It's literally just the same, although you have to shake it up. And then once that dries down, it like continues to be matte, like it doesn't luminize your face or nothing, so it like just makes you all matte and keeps your makeup set for the rest of the day. And that is the finished look, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I decided to do something a wee bit more dramatic from my last video, because I did like an everyday makeup video where I was just like answering the questions. So I thought I would come in and do something more dramatic and show you guys what this is what I typically would do, especially in lockdown. Like, I'm not wearing makeup every day because there's obviously no need. So when I do sit down and do a look, it's gonna be something dramatic. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please comment like more videos that you just want me to do, because I'm kind of stuck for video ideas. Yeah, so I hope you guys are staying safe during lockdown. Please like, comment and subscribe, and follow my Instagram and TikTok. I'll have them linked down below, and I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.